Alright folks, welcome to what is the final of this run of beer reviews, unless within the next couple of days I manage to pick a few more bottles up. But yeah, been really enjoying this. It's just been a nice sort of like change of pace, and yeah, just making me realise all the other beers that for some reason I just keep gravitating away from, almost. Anyway, so today we're having a look at a bottle of Raven Red, and this is from Bowness Bay Brewing out of the Lake District, 4.2% ABV. Nice simple artwork there. I like the use of typography. Treacle caramel flavours and a hint of roasted barley are blended with New World, Citra and Columbus hop varieties, which infuse this red ale with a balanced grapefruit aroma, which sounds really damn nice. And this won World Beer Awards style winning world's best. So it's an award-winning ale. Don't know where the bottle opener is, so I'm going to try and use that on the scissors. I was going to use my teeth, but I wouldn't want to subject you to that, even though I have got a jaw like Bonnie Blue. Anyway, beer in the glass, and let's get it poured. Pour it and then say beer in the glass. It's Beer Review 101, that, Pete. Right. Learned from prior lessons not to fill the glass completely upon the first pour. And beer in the glass then. And yeah, it's got that sort of like coppery, ruby look to it. Actually more on that sort of like amber copper look. Looks represented nicely in the viewfinder. One finger's worth of a nice off-white head. Looks really nice and appetizing. It's got an aroma from here actually. So let's see what we get on the nose. Wow, that's a robust smelling beer. Oh yeah. And that's one of those, and I'm not just saying it because I've read it, and I'm getting that because I've read it. You are getting what they've described. Treacle caramel flavours, hint of roasted barley are blended with the Citra and Columbus hops. Oh, that smells wonderful. It really does. That's a lovely smelling beer. But yeah, definitely toffee. Really nice use of Columbus and Citra there. It's got that slightly tangerine-y marmalade character. Yeah, it's got a bit of a West Coast thing going on here, like a West Coast IPA. And I do tend to find that like these red ales, when they are hopped quite a lot, do take you back to like the good old days of those hoppy West Coast old school IPAs. Although they weren't old school at the time, obviously, were they? But yeah, they're lovely. Almost getting like it's like cranberry cinnamon combination going off in there. Probably the most aromatic beer of the selection that we've had. I was not expecting that. So excited to dip my nose in. Just like when I was number 674 during Bonnie Blue's 1000 Man Stunt. Anyway, will it deliver the goods or will it just pull out and shrivel? Cheers. I wish I could just erase that. Oh, wow. Yeah, we are ending on a high with this. That is lovely. I've been really lucky with this selection of beers that I've done. They've all delivered, and high quality throughout, but definitely for me, bitterness on the back end is really evident and lingers. This is definitely for me the best of a really great bunch of ales. It really is. There's a little bit of licorice coming through. Nice tangy, slight zestiness from the hops, but almost with a bit of a peppery sort of character. Lovely body to it as well. Yeah, really evident sort of like peppery tingle on your tongue. It's got a real density to it. And then you get this really pronounced roastiness, which almost reminds me of a black IPA as well. Wow, that's really good. That is really good. It's absolutely bags full of flavour there. And I do find with a lot of these beers, there's just something really sort of like unassuming and humble about them, the way they're presented. Although this is it is somewhat bold on the design. I really like the design of that. I like that illustration that's on there as well. It's almost like, just from the flavours, like a warmth to it. Yeah, like genuinely absolutely fantastic, this. And I've not chilled it down at all. So you're just getting a full force of the flavour profile. A little bit oily as well. Yeah, big. Like that bitterness is very reminiscent of a potent West Coast IPA for me. And like I said, I think when you get ales like this and you do aggressively hop them with the likes of Citra and what was it? Columbus. In a region renowned for delicious local produce and divine taste experiences, Bowness Bay Brewing have been producing a range of handcrafted, traditional made beers using the famous Lake District water to create the freshest, tastiest beers around. And that is damn tasty. But yeah, the hop profile on this is just perfect. It really is. You're getting the full effect of the hops, not just because it's so nice and citrusy. Just the bitterness. It's really strong. I really like that. Not abrasive or anything like that, just prominent. Yeah, absolute winner. Absolute winner with that. That's fantastic. So that was Raven Red from Bowness Bay. If you tried this, I'd love to hear your thoughts, opinions down below. What's some of their other, heavy hitters that they brew? Information will always be in the description. And yeah, I will definitely be picking up another couple of bottles of this next time I see it. Wow, what an impression that's made, really. And I've not done the usual thing of paying over the odds for a really hoppy, hazy IPA. Do you know what I mean? It's just wonderful. Can't sing its praises enough. So yeah, love to hear your thoughts, opinions down below. I'm off to make some eggy bread. And yeah, you may well see soon some more bottled ales on the channel. If not, it'll probably be a Buxton beer that I picked up from booths. And yeah, doing these beers have like reignited my love and interest in beer a lot more than like the hypiest of what craft has had to offer within like the last 12 months. You know, it almost got to a point where I was just buying it just for the sake of it. Do you know what I mean? And then just being, yeah, it's all right. But no, none of the beers that I've had for this little mini series have been just okay beers. They've all really shone in their own way. And the fact that they were all available in booths for really good prices. If you were to have them all together on the same day, barbecue, whatever, you've got a really solid foundation of a session there. And like I said, there's been, each one has the, you know, the justification of picking more up. Do you know what I mean? And that's really lost, I've found, not just with myself, but people who I know and people who I don't know but watch on YouTube and things like that. You know, you just try it once, never get it again. Whereas these, you know you can depend on them. And yeah, they've all been winners, and this is by far the best that I've had. And we'll see if there's going to be any more within the next couple of weeks. Anyway, love to hear your thoughts, opinions. Go check out the previous reviews. And yeah, thank you for watching. You take care. Check out Bowness Bay, and I shall see you later. Bye.